hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of the Milan campaign, or the Milanese campaign. You'll see a bit of change. I can only apologise. I recorded episode 2 and it didn't record properly, or the file corrupted. I'm not really sure what happened. That's what I get for 5 years break. Basically what happened, we had a little bit of war. I did a little bit of intrigue. So I had a plot to claim, and I think you get this plot off the bat, because we own Padua, which is a de jure part of the Duchy of Verona. We could then make a claim for the Duchy of Verona if we got enough people to the plot. So we bribed a few people, got money pretty low, and they managed to make a claim against good old Duke Berthold here. So he hates us because we've kicked him out of Verona. So we gained the County of Verona as our own demise, the Duchy of Verona as our own title, and with that the de jure vassalship of Count Alderic, who owns Mantua. So we effectively gained 2 counties, pretty quick succession. We also used our alliance with Bavaria to come in and help me, so I have also managed to improve my pacts to 3 alliances. So the Kingdom of Hungary, King of Denmark and the Duke of Bavaria are all now my allies, which is really good news for us should we come up against some bigger enemies. I'm also trying to get an alliance with the Kingdom of Bohemia at the moment, which it won't happen until the marriage occurs, I don't think. So we're slowly building up our alliances through our kids, which is great news. My wife really hates me, and also my steward. So we had a child with his wife. So we now have a bastard son, which I did acknowledge as my own. I didn't legitimise him, but I acknowledged him. So that is why we have 2 rivals at the moment. Apart from that though, nothing else really happened. Gonna save up the money to build the castle town now, because an increase and boost to the economy is really what I need next. And ultimately still waiting on the Chancellor to make a claim on Monferrato, which, despite being of 19 skill, he does not seem to be doing. Which is a little bit of a drag, but anyway. We'll see what happens. Troops wise, we've got a little bit of a boost, up to 2,500. Vassals are giving me slightly more, which is good. I did also pick up the Zealous trait actually, which improved my martial a little bit, which is nice. But apart from that, nothing else really has occurred. Looks like... oh, Sardinia. That would be cool. So, are we winning that war, or are you losing that war? So the Kaiser is winning a war for Sardinia. We still have a truce with France. So there are 2 peasant families in Milano who have been locked in a bitter feud for generations. This conflict has now escalated to the point where it is even being discussed in circles of nobility. Although this feud would normally be far beneath your notice, this could be a golden opportunity to practice my diplomacy. So I can put an end to the squabble or let the riffraff sort it out. Well, I'm trying to improve my diplomacy as a skill, so yeah, I'll put an end to this. Appeal to their sense of reason. You've invited the 2 feuding families to a local inn, hoping to reach some kind of agreement. The peasants are seated at 2 opposing tables. Some have brought pitchforks, one clutches a live chicken, and all of them look moderately inbred. I could flatter them, appeal to their sense of reason. I'm guessing if they brought pitchforks, they're not really going to be looking to reason, so try flattering them. My friends, you say with as warm a smile as you can muster, I think you know why I've called your great families here. As you suffer from this tragic conflict, the entire realm suffers with you. Mention the patriotic duty or soothe tempers. Patriotic... yeah, why not? Patriotic duty. Oh dear, that was the wrong choice. Continue in a harsher voice, but at the same time you have a duty and a responsibility to the crown. The line must be drawn here, so they're going to turn violent, which doesn't bode well. We still gain 1 diplomacy though, so I barely dodged the chicken. 2 families leap over the table and throw themselves at each other. Well, I did my best. So that's 1 more diplomacy. In the meantime, can we make any other plots? Anything of interest? I can see my wife dead. Kind of would like to. Oh, there's a few people willing to join that. So I'm going to do that, and it's probably because she's also of foreign culture. We'll see if anything happens, because I think it would be good to get rid of her. Who was her parent? Who did you give me an alliance with? I can't even... oh god. I can't even remember who she gave me an alliance with, but it's not worth it. Ooh. So it looks like Tuscany is fighting for Sardinia. I don't know if that means they're getting the claim on Sardinia. Who gets the claim? So the attacker is Tuscany, and then the attacker is the Kaiser, so I think she might have a claim on Sardinia. Which is not ideal for me. Faction-wise, my realm seems fairly content, as does the Holy Roman Empire itself. I mean, he's still fairly young, isn't he? Yeah, he's only 22, so... and pretty decent stats. What's going on in England? Still William? Yeah, still William the Conqueror. 12,000 troops, he is storming ahead. He's doing well. Oop. He is currently attacking Scotland. Okay, so he's just trying to expand the realm. And will probably do so. The Kaiser is just making a bunch of new duchies, that's fine. I could really do with getting a claim on one of these and then doing the same thing and gaining... ah. My lover is with child, that's fine. Gaining a claim in one of the counties of Savoy and then seeing how much we'll need to gain this when we actually have a county. That'd be useful to see. So money wise we're not far off from the castle town, which is really good news. Who are you meant to be part of? You're ideally meant to be part of Tyrol, but that's surely part of Italy, no? Okay, no, so that's not part of Italy. Okay, so I won't bother about that for the minute. Troublesome peasants, local revolt risk. You're my steward. Oh yeah, you hate me, so you're probably not going to be doing the best for me anyway. We got anyone better? Not really. Count of Mantua is, and he'll like me a bit more, so let's give it to him. I'm not too fussed for an immensely good steward at the moment. We'll visit Lan. I kind of want her to have a daughter, so that I can use a daughter to marry someone fairly decent for us. Nearly at Castle Town, which would be nice. And Alberto is living to a ripe old age at the moment. 63. That's pretty decent. Cultural technology for some money. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Any sort of economy advance that we can get would be nice. What does legalism? Okay. How are we for realm? It would be nice to get some low centralisation. I suspect everyone... Okay. So... Alberto died. Pretty surprisingly, because he had no health concerns. Bit abrupt, but that's fine. So, we are now playing as Hugo. I have got to change that hair. I'm sorry. And the beard. How old are you? You're 19. Have a bit of stubble, that'll do. Right. Have we got a child? We've not got a child. Wife, not that keen. No, send gift. 15 coin for 20 increase would be good. I need her to like me. And we need some kids. Diplomacy wise we're good, so that's nice. First things first. Have a son. If you can click it. No, have a son. Oh dear. There we go. So that's got to be our aim. Council is completely disjointed now as well. Anselm, come on, see if you're any better than Bjorn. I'm guessing Bjorn's left me. Raymond is still here, which is nice, because he's a good marshal. Spy master, whoa, 24, good god. Okay, one of my barons is an excellent spy master. So we'll have him steal technology. He doesn't like me particularly much. So, just need to make sure that I don't find any plots against me. He wants to fabricate claims against me. I'm happy for him to do so, quite frankly, because he's really weak. And if we win, then we just get the money, so I'm fine with that. He wants to kill me, so how about no? I don't need to go into hiding. Commanders, anyone good? You can be it to like me a bit more. And let's have a look. Okay, nothing can be done there. Just need to wait for the money, really, to get the castle town. Ooh, looks like there's a revolt going on. Is that a revolt? No, okay, so that's to do with the Emir. Are we still losing? No, we're winning 85%, so it looks like the Kaiser is going to win Sardinia. I can't take any of you. Tuscany. Tuscany's still strong. My steward has gone somewhere. So Hyrule, who my father had a bastard son with. Oh, it's 2 bastard sons. Oh no, okay. Well anyway, he can become my steward again, which is nice. It'd just be nice if we could get Baron Anselm to give me a claim, because I really need one. I'm not going to be pressing for Tuscany anytime soon. She is way too big for me. I mean, if more of my allies came, then I don't even have any allies anymore. So I can get Denmark at the least. Yeah. I need 1 ally at least. We could... Oh, she doesn't have a claim on Denmark, unfortunately. So we have some claims in France, but really we're not going to be using those anytime soon. Because Philip is... I mean, he's weak, but still stronger than us. Oh, we were at 309 gold. Okay, let's get on this now. So, during my stay in Milan, with your permission, I would suggest that we employ him. Yeah, fine. And has lost me the money, but we get the tech, which is good. Okay, well, tech it is. It would be nice to get Brescia just so we can join up the two parts of Milan. Because at the moment we're only joined by Cremona. What's going on with Venice at the moment? How strong are you? 1,000, that's not good at all. And Genoa? Genoa's at 2,000, that's quite good. Should have the money very shortly to do the castle town. And as soon as we do, yeah, castle town 2, excellent. Okay, so whilst that's building, we're just going to save up money and get more income, which is excellent. We're going to need money for the claim, if and when we eventually get it. And we're going to need money eventually for mercenaries when we become the Kingdom of Italy, because we won't have enough troops for independence. So we need to see, I don't know, it's a far way off yet, but we need to see how we're going to look towards independence if we want to restore the Empire of Italy. So it looks like the Kaiser has lost a little bit of war score, which doesn't bode well. Still has his truce. I think he's fighting a few other wars, which probably hasn't helped his situation, but that's fine. That's a shame Alberto died on us, because he was beginning to get half decent, but still, hopefully Hugo and Gunhild will do alright for us. It'd be nice if they can have a child. She's lustful, which is good. Am I lustful? I'm not lustful, I'm erudite, patient, temperate, arbitrary, but nothing is giving me less fertility, so that's fine. So I think what we'll do is we'll end this episode here. Apologies you missed the brief war, and it was only brief, to take Verona. Hopefully next episode we'll get a claim on Monterrato, and attack Savoy, which is hopefully still fairly weak and doesn't have any major alliances. Yeah, so that's fine. And then from there, hopefully build up for more contribution towards reforming Italy. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and if you could like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.